Stakeholders in Nigeria oil and gas industry have successfully organized 2025 Strategic Conference of the 24th edition of Oil and Gas Energy Week in Abuja. The conference showcased both local and foreign technological products with impactful discussions and actionable insight to shape the future of energy industry. Speaking to Entv on the importance of the conference, some of the participants have this to say.
Oil and gas conference is something I attend every year. So I have seen it progress. It's a very good avenue for Nigerians to have access to the newest of technologies in the oil and gas sector. In fact, I would say with more emphasis on the gas. We've seen a lot of manufacturers and marketers that have come and have displayed products that are already in the market and with the newer versions as well. So I would say the Energy 2025 is a welcome development and is an improvement on 2020. Very big, very wide. We have just started. And it is the way to go because Nigeria is more of a gas nation than an oil nation. So CNG is a very promising.
This is a yearly and perhaps a yearly activities that the oil and gas industry have been able to put in place for stakeholders and for various foreign entrepreneurs to come in and showcase their work. You know, Nigeria being a blessed country, is a place where God has actually endowed this country with a lot of mineral resources. And this is a place where ideas are harnessed, stakeholders come together and come up to address some of the present challenges and see how they can forestall enhance solutions.
We come here almost every year to see and be seen, and to reinforce our brand and to make people see us again, all our customers that we are still in business. We work basically for the OICs and that we are good in what we do. The major problem is getting investment in the oil and gas infrastructure to continue. Sometimes you look as if the OICs are leaving Nigeria, but we need more investment, we need to drill more oil wells, we need to maintain the pipelines that are already there. Then we need to find a way to have a synergy with the local community so that the vandalism can stop. It's not something that we're going to do with gun. We need to engage them and then they have to benefit somehow from the oil exploration in their domain so that it will be a win-win as they have in other places. There's actually no reason for anybody to be conjuring a pipeline. We also need to invest in capacity building. We need to get more access to people having training, being able to do this job as they do in other places. I think that is what I can offer for now. Okay, my company is Arrow Construction Company Limited.
Okay.
So we do facility maintenance for the oil and gas majors. So part of the values we offer is maintaining the infrastructures for the oil and gas, water for the oil, whatever it need to be passing. So we do facility maintenance, reinforcement of pipelines, emergency pipeline repair services, and so corrosion mitigation for harsh and aggressive environment. So that's why we are here.
I've been attending the Nigeria Oil and Gas Conference, but this is the one that has the highest attendance. Wow. And I want to say that maybe this attendance is because of the renewal of the entire oil industry. Mr. President has injected a new blood into the whole management of NNPC, and you can see the results. The attraction of quite a number of investors around here displaying products. Our hope is to see a lot of deals that is being made here. You know what I mean by deals? Collaboration between the foreign firms and our local firms in order to bring in the foreign direct investment that we needed to build this sector. Now my message to Nigeria, including Niger Delta, is that let's make our environment attractive for investors to come because we have all the parameters for investors to come to Nigeria more than any country in Africa. So it is unfortunate for investors to jump Nigeria and go to other places where the value is even more in Nigeria. So we need to speak to ourselves so that we create an environment that is conducive for investors to come. We need the investors. We need the foreign direct investment to handle our own businesses, and everybody will benefit.
Okay, this is my first time of attending the energy week. It's okay. It's international standard. As you can all see, bringing in people from China, India, to come and showcase, transact business with them. I think it's a welcome development for the NNPC and for other private sectors inclusive. So I've met a lot of people. We have talked, we have exchanged contacts, business ideas, and so on in the course of our interaction. And I believe it's going to be fruitful. If long as I continue to do something like this, I think it will make our energy sector more profitable. Templar integrated service, we're into mining and also construction. Likewise, we are not like a consultant to the federal government. We can secure whatever jobs, we can secure contracts, to help you facilitate it. And I can tell you, we have been on top of this game for a very long time, which I know one day even the president would seek our opinion and advice.
There's been a lot of connections, there's been a lot of experiences, meeting new people, making sure that everything is in order, and learning more about the oil and gas space. So yes, it's been one of meeting, learning, relearning, unlearning. Yeah, so it's been fine.
To be honest, I think they need to include a lot more cybersecurity. So as you know, our president has been working on improving our cybersecurity with the Office of National Security Advisor. And what I'd like to see is rather than there being just one talk on cyber, there's a lot more talks, because in Nigeria at the moment we're obviously trying to increase our oil output and production. And what we're good at is pipeline security from physical vandalism. However, as we move into the digital era and things rely on computers, those vandals don't need access to the pipes. They can do it from home, from wherever in the world, and stop that oil flow. I think Nigeria's biggest sector is actually gas rather than oil. And gas is the key transition technology in sustainability as we're moving towards electric. So I feel in terms of CNG, there's a great opportunity for Nigeria, especially when you look at filling vehicles with it. You can look at the models in Hong Kong, where in Hong Kong CNG is natural. So I think it's a really good move for the country, and it will also help make the air cleaner.
So what we do is that we convert petrol vehicles CNG, compressed natural gas. This is the present fueling of car that is cheap. And we have been doing the campaign since last year. Being powered, we are working with BCNGI. That is the arm of the government in making it affordable for commercial vehicles. So we have done a lot. My company has done more than 1,000 vehicles spread all over. We are in the west, we are in the north, we are in the south, southeast, and we are still spreading. It's a good one. It's a good thing for Nigeria that we are having this opportunity from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who has made it free for all commercial vehicles, with the aim of bringing down prices of fares. And very soon we'll move to diesel, which is going to affect food supply, the cost of food in the market. Because when transportation is removed or transportation prices comes down, automatically the prices of food items will come down. So very soon we are going to start conversion of diesel trucks, which is going to affect positively. So presently we are giving all the commercial vehicles under PCA free conversion.
For the companies, an advice for the nation, because a lot of the environmental problems come from third-party interferences. So the communities need to hold themselves back. There are other ways to maybe express grievance. People need to understand the concept of contentment. You don't have to break a pipeline to make money. And of course, for the operators, responsible operation is the way forward. And I don't think there is really an irresponsible operator, so to say. So the real big issue is with us as communities to protect these assets, because the effect is not just the asset loss, it's also the impact on the environment and the knock-on effect on the economy of the local community. So it's only common sense to do what is right.
Entv Energy Services, as the name implies, the cage is actually human centered. The P is process, the T is the technology, and the last P is actually performance. So we came in as kind of a stopgap to bring in experience, well engineering experience, to take care of mostly the marginal field operators that have actually taken a very big chunk of what is happening in the oil upstream industry. Knowing fully well that those companies are not big enough to actually have a well engineering department to service their well engineering needs. So it's more like a stand-alone well engineering company to support the industry in terms of well planning and delivery process.
It's intriguing to see all of this. It is fascinating because I was able to learn new things about renewable energy, and the conference is really amazing. And even though I still feel like we still have a long way to go, it is amazing. It is a great event. I think renewable energy is here to stay if we allow it to stay. So the future of oil and gas is great, but renewable energy should come in, the future of oil and gas will go down. So it all depends on how we decide to go about it. Do we want renewable energy? If we do, that means we're about to let the oil and gas go down and ready for the energy sector to come in fully. So it depends on how we want to play it and who we're having a conversation with. Are we ready? It depends. So
The 24th edition of the Energy Week Conference showcased outstanding innovative technological products from over 350 exhibitors, including industry leaders like Nigerian National Petroleum Company, Nigeria LNG, Coal Wires and Cables, amongst others. Augustus Oche Ifene, Entv, Abuja.